get in our good quiet mode for a few minutes. Yes, our 2s and 3s are not boycotting tonight. They're going to be on a little bit different schedule. We're going to try. And tell y'all what. Okay, the rest of us will get started. So I want to welcome everyone here for night number 2. Thank you for being so good last night, boys and girls. I've heard lots of wonderful things about you being kind and being respectful. And that was our only rule, was to be kind and respectful. And I heard so many good reports, and we are so very proud of you. We're just excited to see everyone. We have several new kids here tonight, so let's make them feel welcome and feel at home here with our Bible school. Youth, we have a large group of youth back there, and we are just so thankful and proud of you for coming to Vacation Bible School. That is a real blessing for us, so thank you for coming this week. Okay, tonight I think we can have our regular dismissal. So, boys and girls, you wait with your leaders. Everyone except Miss Darlene's class will be outside. We have Miss Darlene's class covered. So you go outside, you'll wait with your leader. Don't leave your leader until your parent or whoever is going to pick you up, okay? Very important that you stay with your leaders. After your parents pick you up, if you have their permission and if they're going to go watch you, you can go to the playground, okay? You need parent supervision for that. Remember the playground rules we talked about last night. Don't run in the playground area, or don't go up the slide. Go up the ladder and down the slide, okay? All right, I think if you just remember the words, do what's right, and you'll just be fine. Do what's right. Okay, at this time, Mr. Chris Hayes, would you lead us in prayer?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this good day. Thank you for life and health and strength. Thank you most of all for your son Jesus, Lord, we give for us on the cross. God, we just ask that you be with us through this week. Help us to study your word. God, we pray most of all for someone who is lost and does not know Jesus as our Lord and Savior. God, I pray that they will make that decision this week. God, we love you. We ask all this in Jesus' name.
Okay, it's almost time for our skip. Remember last night, the skipper, this was going to be his very first jungle boat cruise. And I tell you, from the looks of that skipper, I don't know if I trust him or not. Do you? So let's see what happens tonight.
Well, let's just say, if the piranhas don't get you, then the crocodiles will. And if the crocodiles don't get you, then the electric eels will. And if the electric eels don't get you, then the snakes will. And if the snakes don't...
Okay. I get the point. Mostly. Hey, look, a trail of leafcutter ants. I just wrote about this in my book. Look at the leaves they can carry on their back.
Oh, wow, that's such a nice picture. Cassie, come here and look.
No, I'm good. I hate bugs.
Oh, come on.
No.
And isn't that just amazing, Zane? You know, these leafcutter ants, they're one of the strongest creatures in the whole world. In fact, they can carry up to 50 times of their weight right on their backs. You know, if you do the math, that would be the equivalent of us carrying a minivan with our mouth.
Wow.
That is incredible.
Hey, do you think we're going to see any Hercules beetles while we're out?
Oh, yeah, for sure. The jungle's just crawling with them. Get it? Okay.
So, how big are these bugs and what is a Hercules beetle?
Well, it's a gigantic black bug, big nasty claws on its front.
Well, how big is it?
Actually, it's a horn if you want to get technical, not little claws on the front.
So how big is the bug?
Well, let's just say they're one of the world's largest insects, you know? And that's saying something, considering that we're in a place with spiders as big as dinner plates. Right there, right there, right there, right there. In fact, they made a movie about it. You know what the title was? The Hercules beetle that ate New York City. It came from nowhere. It came from everywhere.
Stop it. You're creeping me out.
Oh, Cassie, he's just teasing.
Now, seriously, they're about this big.
Ew, that's big.
That's pretty big. And speaking of bugs, do you know that over 90% of the animal species are found right here in the jungle within a square mile of right where we're standing? There could be over 50,000 different species right here. So do you know what that means? They're everywhere.
Gross. Please change the subject.
Oh, wow, look at that frog.
Oh, wow. You take a picture of it too.
I wonder if they'll let me hold him.
Stop, Zane! Stop! Stop! Stop, Zane! Put your microphone back on. That's a poisonous dark frog, man. It's very beautiful, but very deadly. We hope it don't pop there.
You know, I think I've had enough for pets for today.
Yeah, and you know the golden ones? The golden dark frogs? In fact, the golden frog, guess how much poison they have? Guess how much poison, how many mice they can kill? Guess.
7.
7 mice?
Yes.
What about you?
12.
No, you're wrong. They have enough poison to kill 20,000 mice.
All right. That's good again for me. I've seen enough. I'm going back to go. Don't try to stop me.
I think it's going to be a long week for her.
You know, then I'm going to do all I can do to make it the best trip ever.
Well, I hope you're up for a challenge.
In the meantime, could you help me unload some supplies for tonight? You want to give me a hand?
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Did you ever hear that noise? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Dane? See, Dane, if this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Now, come on. kid.
Oh, yeah, boy. I love that kid to pieces.
Yeah, you two seem real close.
Sweetheart. Especially ever since my wife passed. You see, him and Zane, she and Zane, they were so close. And, well, I'm just trying to fill that empty space the best I can.
Well, you know, that's very awesome. I'm sure you're a great grandpa. I mean, a good grandpa, not a great grandpa. I'm sorry, I didn't think that age. You do.
Teaching school's hard. I'm only 30.
Okay, I'm going to change the subject now. Can I ask you a question? I can tell that you're a religious person.
Well, if in that you mean I've got a relationship with Christ, that's right.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I mean. Anyway, there's something I've been thinking about lately, and I hope you can explain it to me.
Well, I can do my best.
Okay, so you believe that there's a loving God, right?
Absolutely.
And you believe that He can do anything, right?
No doubt about it.
Well, tell me why a loving God who can do anything allows bad things to happen. I don't get it.
We know that's such a good question. That's what I love about my Bible so much. You know, I like to call it my history book of the universe, you see? Because it tells us why things are the way they are. Are you familiar with God's Word?
Yeah, I went to church when I was younger.
Well, so the Bible tells us way back in the beginning, God created everything you see. And everything was perfect. And nothing bad ever happened.
That's really hard to imagine.
Well, I know. And the sad thing is, it was that way for very long.
Oh, the story of Adam and Eve.
Yes, that's right. You know, but it's not just a story. It's a real place with real people. Do you remember what happened with Adam and Eve?
Let's see, God gave them everything except the fruit from one tree, right?
Very good. And he warned them. He told them not to eat of that tree. And he even told them what would happen if they did. Then the serpent lied to Eve. They believed the serpent rather than God. Well, they ate the fruit.
Well, I don't understand. What does that have to do with all the bad things that happened?
Well, when Adam and Eve disobeyed God, that's when they introduced sin and a curse here on the earth. You know, eventually things got so bad, so evil that God sent a flood, and only 8 people even survived that flood. Them and a bunch of animals.
Noah's Ark.
That's right, you know. But the curse remained, even though the flood wiped out all the evil. That's why there's so much evil in the world today. There's disease, there's death, there's earthquakes, tornadoes, poisonous snakes. I mean, you get the idea.
Yeah, I do. So, all this time, we've been living under a curse?
Yeah, but the good news is that curse, it won't always be like that. You know, God has promised us that He would remove the curse one day. We just don't know when. Could be soon. Could be today.
I guess we don't know.
Right.
Oh, good. You're all back. Did Cassie go, y'all?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, I'm glad to see you're helping out.
Wasn't my idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Let me take those fishing poles from you, okay?
Hey, it's not my fault. You need to carry it.
I do not. As I said, if you don't work, you don't eat. So it's your choice.
Some choice.
It's gonna be getting dark soon, I think. They turn out the lights. So, we need to get situated here on the island. I think we could probably all fit in a little outpost right here if you wanted. But if not, there's a tree house right up the bend here. It'll sleep 4 people. Take your pick.
Oh! We'll take the tree down.
Well, are you sure? You'll have to climb a ladder. There's not an elevator.
Well, I hope so. That'll be the best part.
about my grandpa. He'll be just fine.
All right, but if you fall down and break your legs, don't come running back to me. And what about you two? You like to stay in the outpost here?
We'll sleep on the boat.
Sorry, not an option. Miss Jane, company rules.
Well, I'm not sleeping there. That's for sure.
Oh, Cassie, it can't be that bad. Oh my God, who died in there?
Oh, come on. Can't be that bad, can it?
Yeah.
Sorry, the treehouse is good.
Fine, I'll sleep here. Y'all take your stuff to the treehouse and I'll just get dinner started, okay?
What is on the menu?
Very fish. That's all I can say.
Birdie. There won't be any fish as long as I'm skipper. Last time I went to a seafood restaurant, I slipped in a over muscle. It made me really crappy.
Wow, that was really sailfish of you. Come on. Thank you, Louise.
All right, I'm leaving.
Okay, quick, let's go before we get wet.
I hope this weather doesn't spoil our snipe hunt tonight.
We are now ready to start our rotation, so let's just stay where you are until you hear your group. But we'll let the youth, if y'all go ahead and head on out, and our forwards and